be popping up. I've got a monitor here that we'll be able to see, assuming things are working. Hopefully they are. We'll see. There we go. There we go. We're back. All right. Just making sure. Sorry. Had to restart the stream. Just want to make sure that we were all good there. But we're back and we're hanging out. And we're really excited because we are playing Mono White today. Like I said, this is in celebration of being 1 year out from my wedding. I'm really excited about it. I'm like super stoked to get married. And so we're playing this Mono White deck. I was explaining, got pretty much a standard deck here. It's not super exciting, but it's a really nice one. Hallowed Priest really fills the role of a Johnny's Primate. We've got a very nice one-drop selection to kind of protect things and hopefully capitalize on all that life gain that we'll be doing. Daxos to help us. We've got some removal spells. We've got Heliod to help give us some life gain and some counters. We've got Basri Ket. We've got Linden as a great way as a life gain engine essentially as well. Lurrus to be able to bring some things back. Elspeth as a one-of here, just to be able to really pump out a bunch of tokens and gain some life. And then, of course, Basri's Lieutenant as a one-of as well. Protection for multicolored vigilance and throws a counter on stuff. I'm in. Absolutely awesome. We do have 24 lands here. Pretty straightforward. And that's it. Let's go ahead and jump in, guys. As we're looking for this first game, reminder, again, if you would like to sub, we have got Dark Ascension and Modern Masters available. Feel free. And if you do, choose one of those packs, and we'll make sure we open it in your name. I did give away another 10 subs, just for fun. I just was feeling generous, so I gave away another 10 subs. Some of you guys who have been here for a little while got some of those, so congratulations. Welcome, everybody, to the chat. If you are here, sound off. How are we doing? How is your Friday going? I hope exceptionally well. I really do. And let's see what happens. I've got some coffee here. My throat's a little sore today. Been having some sneezing fits and things like that. I think just allergy stuff. Lamp, welcome. Welcome, buddy. What you doing this Friday? Anything super exciting? Anything? Let's go ahead and do this. Let's get this going. Not gonna attack, obviously. Bad move to attack him. I'm glad you're doing all right there, Lamp. Got some hot coffee. Fantastic. All right. So tasty. Okay. Well, gonna be interesting to see how this works here. So if they attack in, we can gain a life, then attack. We got some options here, we'll say. Sure. Linden seems like the best of those options. Now we can attack in here. It'll gain a life. They can block, but I'm actually okay with this because we do have the Selfless Savior if need be to save it. So not super worried about that. Let them block. They do not have mana, so I don't feel bad doing this. There we go. At least get rid of one of those guys. These things are frustrating. These Blade Masters. Equipped warriors you control have double strike. That is very good. And this is why. Thankfully, we are a life gain deck, so we can hopefully just kind of outpace here. But we'll see. Yep. All right. So, what is the plan? What is the plan? I think we're going to do this. Fully understanding we're going to lose this then in just a minute, but that's fine. This is called a distraction. There we go. That's a good hit. Lamp, what are you up to today? Give me something fun that you're doing today. Or this weekend. Are you doing anything exciting this weekend? I hope you are. I hope you've got some good plans. We are actually going out to have a drink in celebration this evening. Sitting outside, being safe, socially distancing, excuse me. But very excited to go sit out, have a nice drink with my absolutely lovely fiance. Have a wonderful time. Gonna try a new RPG system. Dude, that is sick. That sounds so fun. Let's do this. All right, they just gave up. Good, we got it. Go us. That Warriors deck is really sweet, but definitely outpaced it. When you say a new RPG system, what all does testing out a new RPG system entail exactly? Give me the lowdown, Lamp. Give me some info. I'd be curious to know. I'm very like, uses deck of cards instead of dice. Dude, that's really sick. So what is the name? You said it's Capers. Is that correct? Am I saying that correctly? Capers. Cappers? I'm assuming Cappers. So explain this to me, because I don't know much about this. Founded on Kickstarter. So I assume it's like an in progress thing. Excuse me. I assume like this is more in progress than done. Is that the case? I'm really intrigued by this. That's awesome. That's so cool. I love new little creative projects and things like that. I've actually considered doing Kickstarters for some random ideas. I've never done it because I'd rather spend my time at It Resolves and then be able to do a little bit more with that. But that's really interesting. Love coffee. So good. No, actually, it's fully released Player's Handbook and some extensions. Dude, I'm going to look into this. That sounds amazing. That sounds really, really fun. I'm very intrigued by that. Also, really quick, I'm going to type !merch in the chat. Not to get sidetracked, but we did add just a general It Resolve shirt to the merch store. If anybody would like to pick that up, please feel free. It's just a t-shirt. We tried to keep the cost as low as like we possibly could. Understanding that we're still trying to make a little bit of a profit off of it, but that's there. It's thematically based on 1920s with people suddenly developing superpowers. Dude, that's so sick. So what kind of powers? Do you get to choose, or how does that work? This is so intriguing to me, Lamp. I'm going to be drilling you with questions this entire time now. But it's very interesting. All right, let's do this. Let's get this out there, and let's attack in. 1920s is a very cool era as well. I'm not a history buff, but man, that's cool. Man, coffee just makes you feel good. Sometimes you just need it. All right, cool. Can't attack or block unless they have 8 or more cards in the graveyard. We do not have 8. We can also just Banishing Light that at some point. Obviously, we're not there yet, but hopefully that will be the plan. Okay, well. Typical one, Super Strength, Flight. Also random weird powers like Goo Generation. Holy crap. This is just fun. Lamp, send this to me in Discord. I'm like very curious about this. I'm gonna wait to do the Glass Casket on this. That's definitely gonna be the plan, but I kind of want them to invest a turn into this. They can mill some cards, but before it starts dealing damage, I'm gonna obviously hit it with the Glass Casket. That's fine. Curious. Nah, only creature. Be kind of fun if we could do something there. All right. Yep. You got it. We can Banishing Light though, I suppose. At some point, we're not there yet. Game Master's pretty cool. He lets us make up our own powers. My friend made up a disintegrate base power. That is so intriguing to me. Let's see. I'm gonna just commit a bit more here. Just really get this thing going. I really want to get a land so we can get this off the field, because that's obviously going to be a problem. They still can't quite hit us yet, unless they have like a draw spell or something, or so they can't quite do that. Okay, perfect. As long as they can't hit us this turn, we're actually fine. Sure. All right, they got 2 of them. Sure. Ooh, there we go. There we go. All right, let's Glass Casket. We're gonna get this guy out of here. Perfect. So now they just can't block and we just win. Yep. Seems pretty good. We got it. 2-0. Feeling pretty good with Mono White. I really like this Mono White deck, by the way. It's really sweet. So, Disintegrate Power. Tell me how that's useful, exactly. So, my question is, can this individual disintegrate? And then, like, reassemble? Or is this a, like, he makes other things, he or she, sorry, I shouldn't assume. They make other things disintegrate. This is so intriguing to me, I'm not gonna lie. This is really fun. I love this kind of stuff. So tasty. We got a few other people here. Welcome, everybody. If anybody's hanging out in the chat, lurking about, feel free to come hang out. Inanimate objects turn to dust. Okay, that makes sense. That's really cool. That is really, really cool. So intrigued by this, I'll be honest. All right, let's attack. Hit for 1, gain 1. Look at that. I made Keurig coffee, and it's definitely not as good as regular coffee, but that's fine. I mean, sure. You got it. That's good. Let's get that out there. Obviously not doing a lot yet, but that's cool. Totally just gonna blow this guy up. That is a very good card. And we'll play a Selfless Savior. Why not? Seems good. Got backup Banishing Light here for whatever they play this turn. If they play anything this turn. Sure. Drop the link in the general chat. Sweet. Very good. I'm just going to throw this out there. We'll just up it. Submit 0. That's fine. Okay. This is just removal heavy like crazy. Hopefully they just run out of stuff to do. That's kind of my option here. Okay. Watch him kill Selfless Savior. Yep, there it is. How many? They just have. This is just mono black removal. Just totally fine, but handbook is free, but for download, but didn't want to send that and accidentally pirate the content. Definitely appreciate you not pirating content. Don't do that. Let's actually do this. I know that seems a little weird, but we can actually gain just some card advantage by not card advantage necessarily, but just not do anything with this. Let them kill the silly stuff. Let's hit this. Hit for 5. All right, feeling good. Yeah, I think this is just mono black removal. They've played 6 now removal spells. Oh, too funny. All right, let's get this out. And we'll attack in. I feel like mono black removal is like fine against a lot of decks and really not good, excuse me, against a lot of others. Sure. Yep. Sacrifice 1 to tap it. It does have haste. I always forget that, I have found, in a lot of cases. Land's actually not bad. Let's get this out of the way. That activates this. Let's go ahead. Give you lifelink. Leave those 2 black back. Well. Let's put a counter here. Spread the damage out. Just so they don't have as big a chance as... Oh. Well, alright. That's pretty good. Okay. I think we just win. We did it. Look at us go. We're 3-0. I like this deck. This is very just solid. I love it. Let's see if we can get to Plat 3. That'd be pretty nice. Let's see. Ah, I see. Lamp I saw. Hey, buddy. We got a new person. Boss Socks, welcome. How are you, my friend? Welcome to the stream. I hope you're having a fantastic Friday. Appreciate you spending some time with us. Hope you're having a great day. Hope you got a fun weekend planned. We're playing Mono White in honor of 1 year I will be married from now. I'm really excited about it. All right, what do we got? This is not a super exciting hand, if I'm honest. Do we keep? They mulligans. Let's keep. When they take a mulligan, I like keeping things where we've got like Banishing Lights and Glass Caskets, just because that it kind of devalues at least one of the cards in their hand. So that kind of helps. And that's good. Easy peasy. This deck is very straightforward to play, for the most part, I will say. There can be some tricky stuff, but generally, it's pretty easy. Ooh. Okay. Yeah. Again, pretty straightforward. So they get to scry one here. I don't really care about this. Try to figure out what deck to try out today. Well, Socks, what's striking your fancy today? Are there some options? Give me some options. Let's talk through them. What decks have you already tried that you really, really liked? Sure. Well, so here's the thing. This seems like a problem. And at some point it will be, almost certainly. But it's not yet. And so my question becomes, do we just play out things like Heliod, or maybe an Alseid, or the Basri Ket? I'd like to use the mana. I don't know if we should play Banishing Light yet. I kind of don't think so. So let's play Basri Ket. Let's do something a little different here. Unknown Shores is not a good card, for the record. I kind of want them to commit a little bit to this. Like, if they've got enchantments in their deck, it'd be great to like have them enchant this, get one good hit in, but then be able to Banishing Light. That seems pretty good. And yes, for the record, we could Banishing Light the Maze Mine Tome and kind of shut off some card draw here, but okay. Huh. So we can actually target this just with Heliod. Mid-range and control. So with Jeskai control, and most recently I've been trying to play Lurrus Grixis list. A Lurrus Grixis list, nice. So Lurrus Grixis and Jeskai control. Well, if you're looking for mid-range, have you looked at like there's some Golgari counters lists that seem to be quite good, I will say. I don't know if you've tried those out, but I would recommend trying them. Just because I think there are some really, really nice ones out there. Let's get this in there. But again, just a suggestion. Feel free to look at some other options, but I've really enjoyed a lot of those decks. I mean, I'm just gonna keep stacking them here. We can just not attack here if we want, but I'm going to. I assume they just block. Maybe not. I don't know. We'll see. New Nissa does some really cool stuff in the Golgari mid-range list. But I think you're in the right place if you're looking for control. I mean, Jeskai and Grixis are both very strong. for obvious reasons. But if you've got some other, you know, good solid decks that are more control focused, then try them. But the mid-range stuff, there's a nice like Death Touch list as well. That's kind of interesting. And then of course, like I said, the colorless, or not colorless, I'm sorry, the Golgari counters list is very fun. It's a little bit creature heavy, but it's very mid-rangey. Still feels that way at least. And I should say, I'm assuming you're playing standard, but obviously that could be incorrect. I'm just gonna straight kill this thing. We could do this, but we don't have to. So we have a plan here. Sure. I can target this with Heliod, if I'm not mistaken, and just make them sack it, which I'm not above doing. And I can do that at any time, which is really convenient. I guess I could also... Oh, it's a creature we control. Okay, that's fair. Then... let's do this. Alright, there we go. We got it. We're 4-0. Bosox, what are you thinking? Any Golgari counters sound good? What are your thoughts? Any other ones that strike your fancy? I got 2 packs sitting here. Does anybody, if anybody would like to subscribe, we will open up one in your name. We've got Dark Ascension and OG Modern Masters. Really looking forward to the Modern Masters pack, by the way. Really love Modern Masters. Such a good set. I actually recently bought a box. Counter... I really shouldn't have, because the 2015 Modern Masters set was notoriously terrible. But you know what? I had never opened a box of it, and I thought, let's be fun. Let's try it. And so I bought one. And was pleasantly surprised. I had one of the best packs I think I have ever opened, which I fully admit is not the norm. But got very, very fortunate. I pulled an Elish Norn as my mythic, and then got, as the rare in the pack, I was able to pull a foil Tarmogoyf, which was stupid good. Like, that doesn't happen. So I felt really, really solid about that. I was super stoked, and obviously turned out pretty great. So very happy with that. Let's see. I'm just kind of checking on the stream as we go through, since we had a few issues in the very beginning, but I think we're doing okay now. Good news about playing against a deck like this is the hope is we can essentially just... we can essentially just stay alive long enough and then start gaining enough life that we don't have to worry about most of this. Yeah, I'm gonna attack in. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. Nice card. This deck is very, very solid. The fact that they can really capitalize on each land, like here, they're gonna get 2 extra mana off of this, as well as some really big hits off of these. But again, if we just block, kind of doesn't matter. And they're also down on cards in hand now, so like we have some happiness in our life. Sure. This deck is very cool though. I like this. Sure. Whoops. I think I actually do just block here. Oh yeah, we can't block that one. Then yeah, we just block here. We do have to keep our life total like somewhat padded here, just given that they've got some really good stuff. So I think this is okay. Let's try something. Let's attack. Let's get 2 extra creatures here. They're gonna probably just straight kill this, which is fine. And this is a bit of a risky move because we could very easily just die this turn, but we'll see. This is a deck that, again, we can struggle against pretty hard if they just get a good draw. Arguably, that wasn't the best play either, but just thought I'd try it. Ooh, that's good. So now they get to just hit us and kill this. Yeah, dude, you got it. Down to 2.
Despite defeat, I am proud of us.
All right, well, here we go. Okay. No attacks. I'm pretty sure we just die because we can't block. Yeah, we just die. All right. That's okay. We lost one. That was our first loss with this Mono White list. That's pretty good. All right, let's jump into the next game. Sounds interesting. I haven't played Golgari, I think, ever. Boss Sox, you have got to play and expand your horizons. Golgari is a very good combo. Just a good color pairing, I should say. Super sweet. We did a Golgari counters deck not too long ago. It might have been last week. Might have been 2 weeks ago. I don't know. But it is on our channel, our YouTube channel, if you want to check that out. But also, just kind of look around. There's like Grakmaw. There's the new Nissa is very, very sweet. Scoot Swarm is a very cool one, though that's not really counter focused. It's more landfall focused. Lots of really good stuff, actually. So definitely check some stuff out. There's a lot of options for that deck. All right. Seeing red makes me really happy we pulled this Glass Casket. We've also got Linden here, which is going to be hopefully pretty helpful. But they're not doing anything. Little worrisome. Yeah, let's play Linden. I'm assuming they're going to kill something here, though. They should do it now. Before attacks. Yeah. That's fine. I'm glad we have Linden out, then. That's just a really good card. The weird, huh? Let's do this. Sorry if you hear a dog barking, by the way. Had the door open just so she could run in and out. And she is a pistol. She has been frustratingly just apt to running away, like randomly, which is fine. Like, she comes back and she's a sweetheart. I love that dog, but I'm just saying, like, what in the world, dog? Don't be doing that. Let's see. Let's go Basri Ket here. Let's put a counter on this.
Fine, my sand will protect you.
Let's do this. Trying to get to the all-important 27, so we can start pumping out some 4/4s. At that point, I'm going to feel a lot better about our position. Very cool card. All right. Interesting. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's activate this. So this is indestructible. I think we just don't attack them, right? Yeah, we just don't attack. That's fine. I mean, eventually we just get to ult this, which is like fine. But we've got a very substantial board presence here, so I'm not super stressed about this. And considering they've got creatures and things like that, I'm not tremendously worried about any crazy sweepers or anything. All right, let's see what they got. Appreciate you guys hanging out with me for a little bit this afternoon, by the way. Thank you so much. It's very kind of you. Really happy to have you here. Let's go ahead and Glass Casket. We'll get one of these guys out of here. Not super exciting, but just gives us a little something to do. Whoops. Let's activate this. Gain a life. Activate this. Gain another life. And we'll just do one of these. Right? Seems good. We'll attack in here. I like it. I like this deck. Seems very, very good. I would have thought they would fight off the Lurrus. Seems a little weird that they didn't. But hey, whatever. Ooh, nice. Well, that's a cool card. I mean, that's just good. But they've only got 3 mana left. I'm not worried about anything major. So here's the fun part. Gain a life. Go ahead and do this. They can fight one thing here, it looks like. Yeah, that's it. That's fine. Yeah, dude. This is a sweet board. Lamp, I am falling in love with this deck. This is just sweet. Let's emblem. I've never actually emblemed Basri Ket. Ducked out for a second. Well, I'm glad you're back, Lamp. We missed you. And we should just win now. Yeah, I'm just gonna attack with everything. I'm not gonna stress about this. Feel pretty good. We got a 12-12, so that's good. And we're at 36, and they're at 5, taking a lot of damage. Not to mention, like, 3 of these creatures, they can only block with 1 of theirs, so I think we're fine. I think we just won. Maybe. We'll see. Plot twist, they have Root Snare. If only they played green. And Secret Green, yeah. Just a heads up, by the way. I've been talking a little bit about having emotes, custom emotes for subscribers and things like that. Those are actually in the works. I released them in Discord. They're usable in Discord. So you can actually use them there, but subscribers will be able to use them here on Twitch as well. Which, Lamp, that definitely applies to you because you were gifted a sub, I believe. And so you'll be able to use them very soon. They are in review right now, but we got them custom made. They are of my favorite card, Elesh Norn. And they kind of utilize Elesh Norn as the main character, which is just so sweet. But I'm really excited about that. We've got 4, technically 6 overall, but we've got 4 that will be live very soon. And then assuming we can get more subscribers, unlock some more stuff, we'll be able to throw a few more out there. And then once we use up those 6, we'll create a second custom pack, which will be very fun. It's fun to be able to... I like, did not explore Twitch hardly at all until a few weeks ago, and I'll be honest, it has been tremendously fun. What does your favorite card do? My favorite card is actually, I have a proxy of it that I made right here, so let's look. But first, let's do this. Let's do this. We're gonna spread out the mana cost so we can get Heliod down. All right, here it is. So if I do this, sorry, you're seeing my coffee. Elesh Norn, beautiful card. Let's jump back into game. Sorry, I have a lot of hotkeys. So it is a 4/7. Vigilance. Other creatures you control get +2/+2. Creatures your opponent control get -2/-2. That's it. Very simple card. But it's for 7 mana, and it's very, very good in my opinion. So, a personal favorite of mine. By the way, those proxies are available only through Patreon. That's kind of our giveaway on Patreon because we don't want to sell them. We don't want to breach any copyright stuff, but we do want to have something tangible, not just like, hey, we'll do another video or something like that. We want to have something tangible to give you guys every month. And so if you are not already on our Patreon, it's a really good way to support the channel, and you get cool proxies every single month. They are physical proxies. We send them every week or every month, excuse me. Absolutely fantastic. Very, very fun. Cool. Just got to mitigate that. And now this is indestructible, so please attack me. All right, cool. Smart on their end. Well, we don't have, like... This isn't a great place to be, but if we do this, it does activate Heliod, and now we've got protection up here as well. Now, the question is, do we want to attack? Knowing that they have removal kind of makes me want to attack. So let's try. Let's see what they do. And we'll pass. Now we've got Alseid up, so we can kind of just mitigate something here. That's fine. Sure. Obviously, potentially taking a pretty big hit here, but that's cool. Not super worried about it, to be honest. Basri's Lieutenant's going to be really good against this stupid cleric as well. Okay. Not going to attack. It's fine by me. Whoops. Let's see, let's see. Let's do this. Let's put a counter here, just to give us an extra blocker. This also allows us to leave up the Alseid here. And we'll just pass. We're not gonna attack. We're gonna hang back. Turn 1 Signet, I see he's not on at the moment, but I have Discord up over here, and he's asking if I have a particular schedule that we stream on. I gotta be honest, at the moment, no. Usually it's in the afternoons, like from 1 to 2-ish is when we get started. That's not every day though, and so I apologize, we don't have a schedule, but we certainly try and shoot for roughly the same time every day. And that's just because it's usually whenever I take my lunch break. Like, that's all it is. And sometimes that varies, so I do apologize. I don't have a better answer for everybody there, but it's kind of where we're at. So I appreciate everybody, though, being so flexible about it. Let's do this. Let's do this. And let's do this. All right. I'm going to attack in here, I think. Let's get some more damage going. The fact that this has pro multicolor makes this not a threat. They can certainly kill it, or try and kill it. They would be able to right now, but I don't really care about that. It's more of just a hindrance to them, so it's not like a huge deal. I feel pretty good about our position. Welcome everybody who is hanging out in chat, by the way. It looks like we've got a couple extra people just chilling. Appreciate you being here. It really does mean a lot. Feel free to hang out. Tell us how your Friday is going. Just gonna keep throwing them on that. Let's get the Selfless Savior down. Alright, now we've got double protection, which feels great. I mean, at some point they do have to block here. Like, they're not there yet necessarily, but they're gonna want to. That's fine. Sure. But again, that pro multicolor just makes this not a threat. Not to mention we've just got tons of other stuff we can do. So once per turn, we could theoretically just start sacrificing this to give protection and then still be able to bring it back and gain a life, which then procs a counter, which does a lot of stuff. So, like, we've kind of got a good setup here for what they're doing. Sure. Again, totally fine. They are draining us for some life here, which is, like, somewhat of a problem. But eventually we just give this guy lifelink and then we're good to go. Another target creature, excuse me. So it does have to be something else, but that's fine. Ooh. Linden, huh? I really like Linden. Alright, let's do this. I'm gonna throw a counter here. Let's start building this up a little bit as well. Let's attack in with these two. We gain 2 life here, so we get to throw a bunch of counters on this. So now this is a lethal attack. And we can give this lifelink. So that seems pretty good. We also get to just protect it if we want. So, like, we should be good. The opponent may have just rage quit. But that's fine. No, they didn't. Okay, well, let's give it lifelink. Let's gain a bunch. Good. I'm gonna put it here, actually. This is just a really nice blocker now, because it kills a lot. I think we are in a reasonable position. Just throwing that out there. Sure. I think we'll do... How long have we been going? Oh, we've almost been 45 minutes. Man, time flies. We'll probably go for just a little bit longer. We might do one more game. Okay, so we do have to menace this. Actually, let's do this. That's a bit. No, that's fine. Get to kill one of these. Gain a life. Throw a counter. Oh no, Linden? Sure. Yeah. That's cool. Totally fine by me. This is a really interesting kind of matchup, though, because we're in very similar territory with what we're trying to do. Granted, theirs is more, like, synergistic in terms of the cleric side of things and, like, the aristocrats, not cats, strategy. But ours is much more just beat face with big stuff, and I kind of like our odds, I'll be honest. Ooh, Glass Casket is quite good. Alright, well that kind of changes the math. Let's get rid of you. Just not something I want to have to worry about. Alright, get you out there, gain some life. What do we want to put it on, is the question. I think we'll keep it with Linden. Attack here, and attack here. We'll go Linden again. I'm kind of just trying to make it so they just have to block everything that we throw at them. And again, we've got so much backup, like it doesn't matter. And now actually we can start throwing out the, if we give you lifelink. Note the death touch. Yeah, that's fine though. We get to replay stuff, so like it doesn't really matter. I don't care about death touch at all. I'd rather be able to just keep protecting Lurrus. So like in this exchange, we're able to use Selfless Savior on Lurrus and just protect it. So Lamp, you make a good point, but thankfully we don't have to worry about it there. There we go, Plat 3. We'll give it one more game, I think. We'll do one more. And then we will call it a day. I do appreciate everybody hanging out. Not a super busy chat today, but that's okay. It's a Friday. We got stuff going on. I get it. I do want to encourage anybody who is not subscribed, feel free to please subscribe. We will open up a pack in your name, as we've talked about. We've got more coming, but like I said, right now we've got Dark Ascension and we have got Original Modern Masters, both of which are really fun packs to open. Obviously, Modern Masters seems a little more high-end, but Blank Survivor, I think, subscribed yesterday. We were able to open up Avacyn Restored, which was really fun. Really cool to open up old packs. We've got a box of mystery boosters coming, and those will be our, like, what we'll probably do in the future is, like, order a box. That'll be our monthly box, so we can open up stuff there. Whatever we don't open during that month, we might throw at the end of a video or something like that later on, and try and do something there, but either way, it's a fun time. Hopefully you guys enjoy it. It's fun to open up some special packs, some random packs, some stuff you don't know what you're going to get. Just a little more exciting. All right, well, cool. Obviously not a great start. Part of me really just wants to Glass Casket this robber, which I think I will. That's just a problematic card all around. I'm going to attack in here. We're not going to block this, and that gives us at least a life back. We could have, the alternative there would have been to Daxos, which would have been fine, but not really what we want. I must have scraped my hand at some point. I've got a little scrape there. Okay, that's fine. I assume they have another land. Nope, okay. Sending a message, I see. It's fine by me. Let's Daxos. And then we'll Selfless Savior. Again, being able to protect Daxos here is pretty crucial. If they want to shock this, that's fine. Doesn't matter. Give it indestructible. Might as well. Alright, now I feel a little bit better about our position. It seems like they're stuck on lands, and they used their Spike Field Hazard not as a land. Which I don't necessarily agree with, I'll be honest. But, here we are. Pretty easy turn here. We just play stuff out. Alright. And here is really a crucial point, because if they don't deal with Alseid of Life's Bounty, we start to throw counters on it. And it has lifelink, so it's going to enable itself, which is really crucial. So we'll see if that actually works or not. But, feeling okay. Would like to get something else to kind of hit the field here. We need something a little powerful. That's not super powerful, but let's get it out there. I actually will attack here. If we can. They could very easily just shock this or something along those lines, and that's fine. But this, if they decided to block, that's fine. Like, I'm totally cool with that. And I think we put the counter on the speaker, since the opportunity to sacrifice this to protect the speaker is a very relevant one. So I feel pretty good about. Card draw engines for white and green to replace seasonal grid. That is a very interesting question. I think... how do I phrase this? So I think the next few sets will have card draw engines for white and green to replace Season of Growth and Dawn of Hope. I don't know. To put it very bluntly, I just don't know. There might be, but I think those were just kind of... I don't think, while those were very focused on specific decks and made specific decks, excuse me, very good and viable, I don't know that they're looking, those aren't necessarily things that they're looking to replace. I think it's just, those are just good cards. Interesting thing we can do here. No, we can't. Would have been really fun if we could. So I don't know that they're going to be looking to replace those specifically. But I do, I mean, they're going to be really, you know, those were very powerful cards is what I will say. So I wouldn't doubt that they've got something in the works there. This is a good turn. Get a lot of stuff going. Gain some life. There we go. Let's put counters here and here. All right. So I don't know. To put it bluntly, I just don't know. I really liked both of those cards and the decks that came along with those cards. They were really fun. Not 100% sure though that they're just gonna. I don't think that their goal is to just replace those. 100% doing this. Easy peasy. The question is, can we stop this in time to gain ourselves enough life? Be good if we can, but we'll see. It's a fun last game. Appreciate you guys hanging out again. I just want to mention it means a lot. It's a real pleasure to have everybody here and hanging out with us. That's fine. Yeah. Let's go here. Need to get lifelink going here for sure. Daxos seems pretty good. The other option though is just Selfless Savior as a blocker. Let's attack first. We'll attack with all three. We'll put all counters here. So now we've got a much more powerful threat. I think we'll lead on Daxos here. We have the Alseid as protection, so I'm not super worried. But we'll see. So they can equip and then drop land if they want, and that's pretty good. Or they could just drop like Bone Crusher. Don't really know what else they could have here, but I feel like we're pretty commandingly in the lead here. Sure. That's fine. Yep. Also fine. Okay. Then I think we're just gonna get the win here. There we go. All right. Well done, everybody. We ended on a very high note with this deck. Plat 3 plus the majority of wins. That's felt pretty good. Lamp, it's great to hang out with you. Boss Socks, welcome. Glad you were here. I hope you enjoy that Golgari counters list if you give that one a shot. Again, I just want to thank everybody for spending some time here and helping us get to where we are this week. It's been a really momentous week for us. We hit affiliate, obviously. We've got new emotes coming. We've got badging. Got a lot of really awesome stuff coming. And so I just want to thank everybody for being a part of this and making this awesome. So thank you very, very much. And we will be streaming tomorrow at 10 a.m. Just a heads up, that's going to be JDC Week 3. So if you would like to hang out with us, we're up against Alex, the Stockholm Humans. Really nervous about that one, but really excited as well. So do come hang out, cheer for your team. You can check out the merch. If you type !merch in the chat, you can pick up any of those team shirts, hoodies, or just the It Resolve ones as well. But thank you guys so much. Lamp, always good to hang out with you, buddy. And I will talk to you guys again very, very soon. Thanks, guys.